All right. We should be streaming live, hopefully. So give me 1 second here, guys. Get all my stuff together here. And welcome to the stream. All right. I'll be keeping a, let's see here, get my live chat going. All right, looks like we're doing good. So I'm going to start this off by kind of giving a recap of last week when I was doing my markups and the live streams and whatnot, and that way you guys can see what's going on. So go ahead and click play on this so you can hear it. I really like pushing up out of this daily area and closing out some orders through here and through here. Start getting back into this candle right here. You're going to have people that are in this candle that are going to get nervous because they were in some massive profit down here in the bottom. And now all of a sudden they've seen their profit dwindle away. They will more than likely close these trades. So as I was giving this, update, I was basically saying if we can break, this 30,000, 250, 300 zone, we're going to push, bullish on Thursday and Friday for this push. And I wanted to get into this zone right here. So when we look at that, as the daily zone, I mean, basically anything from 31,400 to about 31,800 is ultimately what we needed in here. And you'll see, as I go further through this, you'll see where I had, 30,775 was breaking out of here and hitting our 30,775. And at that point, that's where we, close the trade. Well, not close all trades, but close partials, protect the entry, and we're good to go. So if we go and take, the display capture off, and we're looking at the screen here, you can see that this was the exact same markup right here. Let me go back and just show you one more time. That was the video that I gave, out to everyone when we were streaming live. And then this is where we're at. So when you look at that, you can see that obviously we broke and cleared it really good. That 30,775 is right here. We pushed up, got into that 30,316 with a high at 31,432, which was in this area. And I said anywhere in between this area is perfect and ideal. We did have, if you zoom in, we had our wick fills here on this daily. So we caught this move down here from the bottom, and we ended up closing out right up in here. We said we'd catch this bounce if we can get a bounce in here, and we did. We had our daily candle open up, we pushed up and bounce, and then I said we will not fall below this. We need to push up and clear these orders. So that took shape. And then we talked about some pairs, which was odd U, EU, NU, and gold. So let's see how those performed real quick. For 1 second here, and let me open up that window. Let's see here. Where is the pairs markup? All right. What's up, everyone? Andy Peters here. Carmen, you see here. That's where we will close out partials, protect that entry with ultimate area. As you can see right here, we're talking about AU breaking, this bottom trend. We would push up. Obviously, this gray box is where we wanted to either take a full trade as far as closing it or run it up to this top trend line up here at the top. And then once we get to that top trend line, if you were taking this trade, you can see down here I got the 0.61588 as the stop loss. Okay, so having that as our stop loss means if you want to hold this trade for further profits, this is your stop loss. If you've got the small account and you're needing to take that TP, gray box is your TP. And if you've got the larger trade and you want to start shaving profits up here, but still hold this stop loss for the larger push, you can. All right, so let's take a look at what odd U did over here now. So hide that one, and what do you know? Odd U looked amazing. As you can see here, we ended up right here was the arrow that we had drawn, and we came up, broke, tapped that first line right there at our TP level, came back down, touched the bottom of the trend, blew TP obviously out top of the trend line, came right back down to test this same area through here, and now look, straight up out of it. Stop loss was down here. Profits are looking great. I mean, obviously market open was really good, and it's coming back down now 34 pips and some change, but that trade turned out phenomenal. All right, so let's go back here and see what happens with EU. Let me fast forward through this because the video goes pretty long. Give me a second. And you'll see right here on EU, it's this wick fill on the daily. So we'll break this down to the hour and we zoom out. You can kind of see what we're doing. So what we wanted on EU was a break of this daily trend and going up into this area here. And currently, on EU, we've not gotten the break. We had the candle push up and it pushed right back down. So this one here, we're still waiting on a good 1 hour candle to push up, become bullish, and break this zone at the top. And then next up, we have NU, which is right here. So if you look at NU, you can see that we needed a 1 hour candle break. Again, we have a dot-to-dot connect right here. We'd be looking for a 1 hour candle to break and close on top of this zone, and we would push it to the top of this area. All right, so 1 hour candle close right here, push to the top of that area. Well, let's see how that one turned out for us. And bam, there we are. So as you can see, we broke trend, came up, tapped it, right back down, boom, test that zone again, and shot up. Stop loss on this one, 10 pips below the swing low. Entry right here. So if you were closing out on full breaks, you're at 74 pips. If you closed out on the higher break, you're solid. If you didn't close out, still waiting for that TP area, you're still sitting solid at 113 pips. The guy's high is 149 pips. And this gray box is our TP. And if we drag that over, we're getting pretty close to, I mean, only 11 pips off of TP. So not bad. Not bad. GJ, we had a markup on GJ that we ended up taking, you know, I think it was last, not this past week, week before last, we marked up. Obviously, it broke trend, pushed up, hit TP, and it's still pushing pretty good. If you were protecting at TP on entry, you know, it got 273 pips from knocking you out, still pushing back up. So that trade turned out to be a 700 pip trade. So not bad at all. So let's go ahead and take a look at the gold markup over here and see what we got here. So here's the gold markup. I'll let you guys listen. So the way, I mean, obviously we can continue to push back down and get into this, you know, 1639 area, which would be great because that's a wick fill zone. So that 1639 area that I was talking about, which was our wick fill zone, it did get hit. Went as low as 1616. That'd be a nice little catch up. But what I'd like to see is a 1 hour candle break somewhere on this trend line and just push it back up to the 61.8. So that's kind of all right, so we need to push up to that 61.8. And if we zoom out, you can see right here, gold. We finally broke really clean 1 hour break, got a retest, and it pushed up. Almost to that 61.8. It's still above our upper trend line. So at this point, if you are in this trade, you can protect, close partials, because this would be your partial close, and then wait for that push up to right there, which would look something like this, somewhere in this area. And look like that right there, boom. So super amazing week. You know, US 30, I like it. I like what we got out of it. So my outlook for the week, I don't give my outlooks on the week until Monday morning, because obviously I like to see what Sunday night's going to push and then do the markups on Monday. So you guys be sure to check back here on the YouTube stream. I'll be throwing out some nuggets for you guys. Private Discord obviously is going to see it first, and then I'll throw it out